The road to the Final Four winds through ACC country in the first of a terrific doubleheader on Tobacco Road. First up, the defending national champions, 10th-ranked North Carolina, and their friends from just up the road, the Wolfpack from NC State. A look at the updated standings at the top of the ACC. Hill, our officials, Jamie Lucky, Mike Eads, and A.J. Desai. It has been a rivalry owned by the Tar Heels. They have taken 27 of the last 30. Williams the steal, feeding Pinson for the Thunder's finish to get the party started. Good ball movement, exactly the kind of start Roy Williams was hoping for. There's Alaric Freeman, a senior. Checks into the game for Kevin Keats. This is Berry, down low, same spot. Boy, May likes that spot early on. Has been a terrific performer for them. Double-digit assists for him in their last two games. Setting up Yurt 7 inside, going glass.
I can't tell you how good that pass is. And Sam Perkins had a phenomenal career here and in the NBA.
Those two, of course, did their dirty work up the road, just next door to where we are at Carmichael, as Alaric Freeman continues this little offensive run that the Wolfpack have been on. Clark, it's a 9-2 run, and NC State with their first lead.
Yeah, terrific response after the fast start by the Tar Heels. 6-0 and 10-4, North Carolina led, but here comes the Wolfpack. Yep, exactly. Part of that is strength. Part of that is confidence.
Tough shot for Leonard Freeman, who's just checked in for the Wolfpack. This is May. Open floor, taking contact and going black. Shot clock down to 11. This is Pinson. Rises over Dorn. And the rebound cleared by Alaric Freeman. NC State wants to get up the floor quickly. Freeman from deep. Splash! Back of the rim, no good. And the rebound by Alaric Freeman. Here comes Johnson. After a quick blow. All the way to the rack, and he's going glass, left hand. Back into their offense.
Not a lot of offense out there on the floor right now with this group. There's play tech, though. I beg your pardon, Andrew.
Well, we watched this kid stroke it yesterday in practice for a good 2 hours. Can really shoot it from the outside. And it's Sam Hunt. Three-point offering won't go. And NC State one and done. Here comes Pinson.
Got it up and down there.
Sophomore 7-footer has had some monstrous scoring games of late. There's May's floater. Gets a friendly little bounce and sneaks into the cylinder. And a top 10 team so far this season, but still have some things to prove for a lot of the experts around the country.
Yeah, and how high this team can go in terms of getting close to its potential. That's an up and down. Hoop and harm for Brooks. 63% shooting in his last 6.
Garrison Brooks completes the three-point play. Yurt 7, you mentioned some of the games he's had. 29, a career high in the game against Clemson. Game in which he hit 5 threes. He has been terrific of late. And Brooks, the freshman, making some things happen off the page. Turns and goes glass. Roy Williams wanted a little something more from his freshman bigs, and Brooks giving him just that. This is Alaric Freeman from deep.
Pulled the trigger on it.
This is Markel Johnson taking Berry off the dribble. Into the corner for Betts. Outside Freeman from deep. Right down the chute again for NC State. In February. If you spend some time with Keats, he's the perfect blend, Clark, of positivity and workmanlike attitude that you want from him. And the weak side rebound cleared by Pinson.
Swing it, get it to the other side if you can.
Here comes Pinson.
There you go.
Into the corner. Play tech from deep. That's good.
There's a lot of different lists that will illuminate some of the great players in the history of the game when you come into this building.
Johnson with a Saturday stroll right down Broadway. After that left meniscus tear in his knee back in November. This is Berry, a little bit short. May tipping it up and in.
He does everything, doesn't he?
Things left before the half. And NC State down 3. This is Johnson. Little stop and go maneuver against Berry. Tough shot. Yurtsevin is there. Vicious putback. 1 point game. Shot clock is off. 12 points and a half dozen rebounds for the Turkish national. 5 seconds. Berry from deep. The tip is up and good as Johnson's prayer is answered.
Circlet right there because that's big. +5 in a 3-point game. I thought North Carolina's bench really gave Roy Williams a nice boost. 13 points. All 12 of the NC State points off the bench were from Al Freeman, which was nice to see because he made a
team that has been off since Monday. Their road loss at Virginia Tech. A loss that ended their 4-game winning streak. As Johnson trying to keep it in play. May the loose ball. Now to Pinson. This is Cam Johnson underneath.
Beautiful.
Dropping dimes to May.
Boy, nice look away there after the loose ball was retrieved. And excellent play by Cam Johnson.
14 points for Luke May. But that was all Johnson. Beverly headed to the free throw line. One on the 3 and the rebound pulled underneath by Pinson. And Theo Pinson has tied his career high now with his 10th rebound of the day. Still early second half. Freeman from the corner. That's good.
He hadn't hit the rim, has he?
Mentioned the 7-game suspension, Clark. He couldn't practice with the team for nearly a month. Talked about the stamina issues that he had. And look at him again, breaking down the defense, but Dorn turned back. What interior defense by May. Freeman is still red hot. It's the Carolina team that has owned them in recent memory. May from deep. He's got everything. And Garrison Brooks controls the glass for Carolina. Here comes Pinson spinning underneath. Beautiful reverse finish. So Roy Williams now with Berry, Brooks, Pinson, Clay Tech, and Cameron Johnson, who has the basketball. Pinson. 5-point game. Timeout State.
Start to now.
This game has given you everything you want. NC State looking for another signature win as they try to build their resume. Last couple of days of January. Trying to slay the dragon here at Chapel Hill. Here comes Johnson. Dorn from deep. Deep in the corner. 3-point game as we hit the 8-minute mark. Pinson crosses over Yurtsevin, and he keeps on coming. 20 for Pinson. Every time you think the Wolfpack, Clark, is going away, they punch back.
Yep.
This is a feisty team under Kevin Keats.
No doubt about that. Good look.
Beverly. Long rebound, May. Tar Heels want to push. May collects himself. Or does NC State turn here for offense? Alaric Freeman is at the hot hand. This is Beverly from deep. Splash. Not good enough.
Pick and roll action here. This is where Johnson could be dangerous.
Into the corner for Dorn. This is 3 threes today outside Beverly. Freeman from deep, and he buries it. And we are tied at 71. Personal career high with his 7th made 3.
Terrific example of the extra pass, going from good to great that time, and a great take by Joel Berry. Look at these teams.
Freeman 78 on the season, huge miss. On a day in which he has scored a career high 26. Johnson spinning away, tough shot. Gets an awfully friendly bounce.
To double-double territory, his 12th of the season, Luke May.
Here comes Berry from the corner, taking on all comers, and May is there again. His 10th game this season of at least 20 points.
Berry came up limping after that attack to the basket. Tough shot there by Johnson. Wow.
Showing the handle, crossover into the 3, and then Carolina with a quick.
We've had success getting the ball in the paint. Not a good look there.
The Wolfpack has hit their last 3 shots. Johnson.
Oh, you got Barry on Yurtseven. You got to throw that ball inside.
Doing from deep, and he buries it. We are tied at 79. But 14 left and counting. Johnson. Here comes Williams around the screen. Going glass again. Williams with his first 2 buckets in the last minute. Johnson answers. And now it's a heavyweight fight.
Let them fight.
Berry taking on Yurtseven. And NC State has it with Dorn. 35 seconds left. Keats wants a timeout, and they will root. Pretty sure she's almost arrived, or just about. But a doubleheader on Tobacco Road. Clark, a little slice of basketball heaven, all tied. NC State will inbound. Where do they go here with 32 seconds left?
Well, pick and roll action can be effective with Yurtseven opening up the floor so this kid can drive it, which it looks like is what they're going to do because he's such a terrific passer. Here's the pick and roll. No screen set. Didn't have to switch. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Johnson has been the distributor. Where does he go here? Johnson around. May attacks. Going glass. And NC State in front. 8 seconds. Pinson. Blocked inside. Johnson shot no. But a foul is called, and Johnson will shoot 2 with 4.2 seconds left. Team 7 for 14, and it's all on Johnson's shoulders here. 1-point game
for the NC State, but you've got to blur in Johnson if you can get it to him right away. And he can get to the court, other end, and get a shot. He's going too slow. There you go.
Johnson fires, and we are headed to overtime.
Both teams playing hard. Now it comes down to a condensed 5-minute segment.
Pinson in a wrestling match with Dorn. And what's the call here?
Foul on
it's
Dorn.
On Dorn.
Tough
break. Making the call.
Yep. Let's look. Scrambling. Tag. I'm glad they let him play on. Nobody has real possession there. Yurtseven's been quiet, but he can wake up quickly trying to get him in the low post against a smaller guy.
Johnson from deep, and he bangs it with a career-high 29 points. Pinson. May from deep.
One deep in the post. He just missed it. So don't force up a perimeter shot if you're the Wolfpack. Try to get that ball inside to Yurtseven one-on-one.
45 seconds left in overtime. Johnson. Guarded by Berry, out to Freeman. They reset, 4 to shoot. Freeman wants Williams, running floater. No, Yurtseven has it and puts it down. NC State by 3. For Omer Yurtseven, only his 4th point since halftime. He has 16 on the day. And Carolina down 3 with 22 seconds left in overtime. Whose number do they call here? Johnson poked away and stolen by Yurtseven.
You got to attack quickly and try to get something at the rim right away. If you're Carolina, got to push it and go hard and fast. No fouls if you're the Wolfpack.
May from deep. That's good. 10 ties, 9 lead changes. If you've just joined us. Dorn's inbound, broken up, stolen by Manley. But NC State gets it right back. My goodness. And this is the big one here to try to extend it to a 2-possession game and 2-possession lead. Carolina with 3 timeouts left and 3 seconds remaining. Johnson, only a 60% free throw shooter, hits both, and NC State with a massive road win in the ACC. Their first victory at Chapel Hill since February of 2015, nearly 3 calendar years. And Roy Williams beaten by NC State for only the 4th time in his Hall of Fame career. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, Spiro Dina saying so long from Chapel Hill. Coming up, Virginia and Duke.